Alright, so tom yum soup. So it's nice Vietnamese soup. We're gonna get on the go. But first, we're gonna make a little paste. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some dried chilies. I'm gonna chop them up. Some garlic we're gonna chop up, and some shallots. I'm gonna get a small pan with some oil. I'm gonna use about a cup of oil and almost deep fry them. It's exactly what we're doing here. So it's my 8-inch skillet, and I'm using a bit of peanut oil here. We're gonna get it nice and hot, not too hot, just over medium heat because you don't want it to burn. Now I put the peppers in first on their own because they're dry. These dry chilies, they seem to burn a little faster, so you don't want them going black, right? So as soon as they almost start to change color, get them out of the oil. We're gonna strain it, and oil back in the pan on a medium heat. Shallots go in, quickly fry them up. I'll put the shallots in first because they cook a little faster, and I want them to sweeten up a bit more than the garlic. Garlic goes in, fry them up for about a minute or so, and then we're going to strain it out. I don't really want a lot of browning going on here. We're just going to kind of sweat them and crisp them a little bit and strain them out. So I'll strain all the oil out, put them in a bowl, and we're going to blitz them. So a little bit of salt, about half a teaspoon of salt goes in here, and using my Bomex, I'm going to blend them up. So any blender, you can blend them or just mash them, and good to go. Alright, so now I got some, I was looking for galangal. Now, I had some trouble finding the galangal, but I saw this when it was called baby ginger. So it seems very similar smell, a nice peppery, and we'll see how this works with the tom yum soup. But usually use galangal, which looks like a big overgrown ginger. Got some lemongrass. I'm just gonna give the lemongrass a whack. Gonna cut it up nice and big, and we're not eating the lemongrass, so not too small cuts in the lemongrass. Now this is the coriander root, the bottom of the plant. It's great flavor for stews. Use this in a few dishes. Gives a great. I just really love the flavor that comes out of this, especially for a soup. So just the base of the coriander, cut some of the roots off, give it a nice wash, and just a really nice thing to put in the soup. Using a bit of lime juice. This is a chili from my garden, so I'm just slicing it right open. I'm leaving the seeds inside, and some kaffir lime leaves. So the leaves, I'm just going to good squeeze, and they'll just start to sweat out a lot of flavor. Right? Sliced up a mushroom. Now I have my shrimp here. Give a little slice in the back, and we're going to open them up and clean out that little poop line there, that little black stuff. So just give it a rinse and get that out. Right? So I'm leaving the heads on and the skin on for this soup because it's going to add a nice flavor as well when we cook it up with the broth. It's a very quick broth, and by the time it's done, the heads will add a nice flavor to the soup as well. So now I'm using, I got some vegetable broth. It's about 1 liter vegetable broth. I'm going to put in a cup of water as well. On a medium-high heat, I'm putting those vegetables in, the lemongrass, the kaffir lime leaves. We got the coriander roots in there. Everything comes to a boil. Then we're going to add in the shrimps. I'm putting in some tamarind, about a teaspoon of tamarind, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, a teaspoon of brown sugar with the lime juice. Bring it to a boil, and we're good to go. And that's tom yum soup, the way Chef Warren likes to make it. Happy cooking!